Hey, how's it going? So I just got home. I had to carry everything upstairs, so I'm a little bit sweaty. As soon as I was getting on the elevator coming into my apartment, I immediately thought about the SNL skit about the meatballs. I think Alec Baldwin's in it, so I'm going to try to get that going here. And we can kind of listen to it in the background while I get everything ready, because so much of this stuff just, basically requires, getting everything done. Whenever you buy, new dinnerware bowls, ramen bowls, you got to wash them, okay? And so I want to make sure that I can cook the meat and get the bowls washed so that I have something to eat. I have the ramen bowl ready when it's done. And I also don't want to do a test of the washer, okay? But I do have a 1 hour wash, so this isn't actually a test of the washer, okay? But I am going to try to adjust it to do a 1 hour wash and put just the other items I have in the dishwasher, okay? I mean, there's no way to really describe it, and it's also not trying to be a joke, It's why I got to watch Alec Baldwin. Alexa, search for the SNL meatball skit.
Getting that from YouTube.
All right, here we go. This one's a paid skit. A paid show. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Let's roll it. All right, I'm going to start getting ready. I got to get a soda, wash my hands, get this stuff put away.
Hello, I'm Margaret Joe.
And I'm Terry Rialto.
And you're listening to The Delicious Dish on National Public Radio. Now, Terry, it's Christmas season again, our favorite time of year.
That's right, Margaret Jo. Holiday time is when the most wonderful culinary wishes can come true. Now, what's on your list this holiday season, Margaret Jo?
Well, Terry, I really got greedy this year. I'm asking Kris Kringle for a wooden bowl, some oversized index cards, and a funnel.
Ooh, a funnel. That'll be great for funneling.
I feel like a glutton. What's on your list, Terry?
Well, I'm only asking Santa for one thing, a big box of glue traps to help me deal with my excessive rat problem. Now tell me, are you, Margaret Jo, going to leave any treats out for Santa?
Oh, absolutely, I always do. I like to leave Santa some tap water and rice. If Santa's anything like me, Christmas foods really wreak havoc on the old digestive system. What are you going to leave, Terry?
I can't ever leave food out in my apartment because I have an excessive rat problem.
Let's make Santa's fun.
He is fun. Eat. Good times. Good times. Well, Christmas is a time for traditional foods and bite-sized treats. We have a very special guest today.
That's right, Terry. He's the owner of his own holiday bakery with a very, very clever name. Season's Eatings. It's really funny. I know, it rhymes with Season's Greetings.
Please welcome the owner of Season's Eatings, Pete Schweddy.
Welcome.
Welcome, Pete.
We like that information.
Thanks for having me.
Now, did I pronounce your name correctly?
You sure did. Pete Schweddy.
Well, Pete, Terry and I have been looking forward to having you on the show because we know you're the master of all kinds of Christmas goodies. Tell us about them.
Well, there are lots of great treats this time of year. Zucchini bread, fruitcake. But the thing that I most like to bring out at this time of year are my balls.
Balls. Tell us about your balls, Pete.
Well, over at Season's Eatings, we have balls for every taste. Popcorn balls, cheese balls, rum balls, you name it.
Wow. My mouth's watering just thinking about those balls.
It's been years since I've seen any balls.
Would you like to see my balls now?
Yeah. Whip them out.
I think, baby. have some beautiful balls.
They're bigger than I expected.
I had a lot of people tell me that.
Look at that, Terry, the way they glisten.
Okay,
That's
I'm going to try to
because
set this for 1 hour.
That's plenty of oil.
Cycles.
I can't help
1
but
hour
notice
wash.
Your balls are a little misshapen.
That's because I rested them on a hot stove for too long.
Can I touch your balls?
Go ahead, be careful, they're very delicate.
All right, now what we're going to do,
Wow.
the ramen doesn't take that long to cook. And I got pork flavored ramen. What I'm going to do is start off by trying to cook some of the meat in a wok on the stove, okay? I'm going to put away these ice packs first.
Do whatever you want to them, ladies. My balls are here for your pleasure.
Wow, Pete. I have to say your balls are so tender.
Well, there's no beating my balls. They're made from a secret sweaty family recipe. No one can resist my sweaty balls.
Nothing like a sweaty ball.
Oh, our producer, Glenn, is gesturing to us from the technician's booth, and it looks like very good. He's telling us to wrap it up.
I guess that's all the time we have today, Terry. So join us next week when our topic will be that other holiday favorite, fragrant salty nuts.
Hey, quick plug. If you order from Seasons Eatings now, we can still send out a special sweaty ball sack in time for Christmas.
Ooh, great idea. My niece would love a sack of sweaty balls.
Alright, let's get this going. I got the fat in there. I hope these are the right ones. I gotta look. Might be a little bit loud. Sometimes it's different. It might be the exact same episode. I don't know. And I want to see what kind of meat this is. I hope it's not bacon. No, I think it's beef. Okay, great. Okay. I'm gonna also get an onion. I'm gonna do a whole onion.
Hello. I'm Margaret Jo Marpella.
And I'm Terry Rialto.
And you're listening to The Delicious Dish on National Public Radio. Well, Terry, tomorrow is the first Sunday in May, and it's one of our favorite holidays on Delicious Dish.
That's right, Margaret Jo. Every year for one day, we celebrate and say thank you to dietary fiber. As you all know, Sunday is National Dietary Fiber Day, and we've celebrated that together for years.
Yeah, and even though we've been friends for a long time, you could say our shared love of fiber keeps our relationship brand new.
I think I'm just gonna use a half onion. I don't actually want so many onions in there.
You took the D off brand and made it brown.
Bingo.
Did you just come up with that joke?
No, I got the idea the day after last year's Dietary Fiber Day show, and so I had to wait till now. So Terry, what's your favorite kind of fiber?
I like quinoa.
Whoa.
I told you, didn't I? You thought I was going to say barley.
That was a real game changer.
More like green changer.
Good one. You're lucky you thought of that joke today.
Yeah, it's neat.
It's fine.
It's
It's
good
good.
times.
Happy Fiber Day.
You too.
Thanks. Our guest today is...
No, that's not Kristen Wiig. They sound the same. It's on a gas styer.
Break it and sprinkle it, child.
Please welcome Florence Dusty from Dusty's Old Town Bakery. Hi, Florence.
They sound almost the same.
Thank you for having me.
Florence, what delicious food you're going to share with us today?
Well, a lot of people like my pumpkin pie, and of course my carrot cake is obviously legendary.
Whoa!
But if there's one thing I'm known for, it's my muffin.
Wow. Get a whiff of that.
What do you think, right?
I can't wait to taste your muffin.
It's surprisingly salty. I mean that in a very good way.
Your muffin is remarkably velvety.
It's true. I think we both assumed, and I think wrongfully, that a baker of your generation might tend towards a more dry or crusty muffin.
Well, that's true, and many bakers from my era have dry or even yeasty muffins.
A yeasty muffin can
That's
really
bad.
be
I just hit the thing. I don't know why it did that.
Wow, the phone lines are
I don't know. It was like I was pouring this in there. It all of a sudden goes and hits the knob there, and then drips into the wok. It's a little bit difficult for me. You know, sometimes these knobs are not all that clean, so I'm just trying to figure it out. My hands do touch it, but I'm just gonna have to deal with that. Okay, let's get the meat in there and turn this on.
Your muffin just floated in my mouth.
It happens.
I guess I need to use the right way.
Yeah, go to town.
You know, I don't talk about it a lot, but I went through a pretty major muffin phase in college.
I would have guessed that based on your appearance.
What's the haircut?
Well, you're not having your new muffin today. Are you nervous about how it will be received?
Well, you know, Rose, when I was younger, I was so concerned with how my muffin looked. But as I got older, I started to think, take with it. This is my muffin, and I don't care how it looks. I'm just going to let it all hang up.
That's really progressive.
You guys sit there.
That's right, child. I'm Florence Dusty. I'm 88 and a half years old, and I'm proud to unveil my giant Dusty muffin.
That's gorgeous. Just look at that.
It's a lot longer than
Whole our business.
Well, ladies, as I used to say to my loving husband, Irving, 55 years. What are you waiting for, stupid? Eat it.
Good times.
God bless you.
Well, thank you so much, Florence. And to our listeners, don't worry, we'll be sure to post some really sweet muffin shots online later.
Good times.
That's all for Delicious Dish. Join us next week when we'll be talking about...
Just gonna get this out and kind of get this ready. But I'm not actually gonna use it yet. I'm gonna take a while to get this meat to cook. Trying to get this to go here.
Oh, just one.
Jake from State Farm, not Maya. My plan saved me so much on my insurance.
Maya, everyone gets surprisingly great rates with State Farm.
How can I ever repay you?
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hello, I'm Margaret Jo McCullen. And I'm Terry Real.
Alto, and you're listening to
The Delicious Dish
on National Public Radio. You know, Terry, the days are getting longer, and the mercury is rising.
It sure is, Margaret Jo, and that can only mean one thing. Summer.
Now, one of my favorite things about summer is that you can have your meals outside.
All right, so we're gonna rotate this, or
Because it's warm.
we'll just kind of watch
Yeah.
this. I'm gonna sit
Summer's
down
my
here.
favorite season.
Same here, because it's hotter than most of the year.
Yeah, it sure is.
Let's see what's on Twitch.
It's nice.
See what Twitch streamers are
Good
doing.
times. Yeah.
Oh man, my
Now, Terry,
back.
we have some exciting ideas on how to keep cool during these summer months.
Actually, gotta hang this stuff up.
That's right, Margaret Jo. One of my favorite summer treats is a nice tall glass of soda water.
Me too. Sometimes to make it more interesting, I like to add a little bit of ice.
Thanks for bringing that up.
You're welcome.
That's a good point.
Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, and actually, I don't know if you know this, but there are a lot of different kinds of ice.
You're absolutely right. There's cubed ice,
Crushed ice,
cracked ice,
shaved ice.
shaved ice. I didn't know ice could grow a beard.
That's funny. Did you just think of that right now?
No, I thought of it last night and wrote it down.
You're very funny.
Thanks.
You're so fun to be around.
Thanks. So are you. It's fun being with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But you know, Margaret Jo, you could drink all the soda water you wanted, the summer still wouldn't be summer without one thing.
Cookouts. That's right. That's why we're so thrilled to have our special guest with us today.
I feel really thrilled.
Me too. He's a two-time winner of the Great American Chili Cook-Off, and his spicy 5-alarm barbecue recipes are all I need to get my Bronco bucking.
So please welcome Rusty Fireball Wilson. Thanks for coming, Fireball.
Fireball.
You're sure welcome. Boy, I'm really fired up to be here.
Wow, Fireball, talking to you is just like being out in the old Wild West.
Tell us, Fireball, what is your recipe for an unforgettable summer cookout?
Well, you know, I'm going to hurt my book sales by telling you this, but there are 3 critical ingredients for an authentic Southern barbecue. You might want to grab a pen for this. They are meat, bread, and sauce.
You might want to say that again in case some of our listeners didn't have a chance to get a pen.
It's a good idea.
Sure. Meat, bread, and sauce.
Wow, my stomach's really starting to growl.
But when all is said and done, no single element of the barbecue can get your mouth watering like a clean grill.
I'll be darned.
I guess that's why you're the expert.
Yeah. Should always clean your grill. A wire brush is a good thing to use.
I don't mean to rock the boat, Fireball, but what about using an SOS pad?
Shoot, I should have put that in my book.
Thanks.
All right, so this I don't understand this. He's just basically talking about making, you know, lasagna or spaghetti or breaded chicken or whatever. I don't really get it. It's John Goodman. He's pretty funny and a lot of other stuff, but I don't know. Meat, bread, and sauce sounds like you're, making spaghetti and meatballs with garlic bread. Okay, so let's see what's on Twitch. All right. We might be able to finish LA Story. I don't don't know, this automatically goes to a channel. Why does it automatically go to a channel? Okay, so we'll watch Bone Clinks. If maybe he's in his studio or his apartment or whatever. Normally they're outside doing stuff.
There's a big moose print.
I think he's like commenting on stuff.
The big moose. There's a fox. There's rabbit print.
It's like some guys are outside.
Yeah,
We got to exit here. We're gonna try to watch Ajmi, but looks like she's playing a video game.
I would live in Spain and work. Like,
Not much is going on right now. You can listen to Alan.
Yeah.
We can see what's on TV. I'll see what's on TV. There's some sports on. Football, basketball. Georgia and Alabama. Wow, big game. Let's see what the score is. They either just missed, Georgia just missed a touchdown. Oh, it's a tie game. Tie game in the second half. Or second quarter or second half, I don't know. Second quarter, I think.
2 touchdowns and a field goal.
Oh. It's just in the background.
Could go to Pickett's out wide here and just lob it up. They got a nice matchup with number 1 to the outside bottom of the screen down here.
And Georgia's going to take a timeout. Very small set. But his offense about something. Knowing that a touchdown here would be huge going to the locker room. They're obviously in field goal range.
Well, they got an easy extra 3 plays, missed 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, they sure did. Had them open, had what they wanted. Around the SEC, we talked about some surprises. Big win for Will Muschamp.
All right, so we're going to get this going a little bit more here.
We expected them to be quite that good. Tennessee got crowded at home. Texas A&M, 2 weeks in a row, looking pretty good with a win over Mississippi State.
A&M playing solid ball. Arkansas playing solid defense again today.
You can't get any tighter between number 2 and number 3 right now than what we have.
I wonder if there's fans there. It looks like there's some fans there, too. That's good.
Final 28 seconds. 3rd to go. Down the middle. Touchdown this time to Burton. Jermaine Burton with a touchdown.
Did he set one day?
No, he did not.
It's the play everybody runs. You can bend your receiver out a bit and then go to the middle of the field. Pre-snap look, there's no one there. You want to throw the ball in the middle. Nobody there. That's the area you want to attack. Burton goes out, gets his defender on his outside hip, and a well-thrown ball.
What's your number?
So you get 3 strikes, right? Missed on the first one, missed on the second one. And
To a home run ball on the 3rd one.
sure did. That's 4 straight possessions scoring for this Georgia team, and they get the ball to start the second half.
Discussions about right here is about 11 days for the point after.
I thought that was a field goal. It's a touchdown.
Roy was held on a passing touchdown. A previous play isn't here.
I thought it was a field goal. Looks like they scored a touchdown. How did they score the touchdown? 5 seconds. It took them 5 seconds to score a touchdown. I thought they just kicked a field goal. Oh, he caught it. It's a pass. Number 7. Right in the end zone.
Hands on it there. Tucks it in. That's a touchdown by 4 strides. Well, it's okay. Don't look at it. Joe ripped it out of there at the end. But he had taken 2 steps and had 4 feet down by the time.
You could tell Burt was over there going, no, I caught it. I caught it. You tell the coach, I know I caught it. So from 4th or 5th string walk-on quarter.
After further review, Lions field is confirmed. Touchdown.
To dealing Bryant Denny Stadium against the number 2.
I wonder what yard they were on. It was a fast pass, it looked like. I mean, as soon as it's caught in the end zone, time stops. But I mean, 5 seconds is pretty fast. Bennett, the 4th. It's pretty good.
Deep in front. What will be 24-17. It's the extra point.
They got the extra point, it looks like. That's good. Oh.
2 minutes and 43 seconds. Jermaine Burton.
This is the new iPhone 12 Pro with 5G, and it's on AT&T, the fastest nationwide 5G network.
Now new and existing customers can get our best deal.
Really? Mom, AT&T has the deal for new and existing customers. I will.
So what did she say?
Wrong person. Kevin Carl. Very excited and on his way.
Word of mouth advertising. That's what they did before commercials.
It's not complicated. Everyone gets our best deal, like the amazing iPhone 12 mini on us.
A new award from Chase Freedom and now earn even more cash back. Why I tell everyone?
It's the runner.
Hey, Rita, you now earn 3% on dining and food takeout. Hey, Kim, you now earn 5% on travel purchase through Chase. Hey, Neil, you can earn 3% in drugstore.
Buddy, I'm right here. Why you yell?
Because that's what I do.
You're always earning with 5% cash back on travel purchase through Chase. 3% in drugstores, 3% on dining and food takeout, 1.5% on everything else you buy. Chase, make more with you.
All right, let's take a look at this meat in the stove. Looks like it's sort of stopped, not stopped. It's just taking a while to get everything going and cooking.
About wildcats, bluegrass, and elusive trophy. Where a retired swimmer has the mother of all comebacks. Talking about some tigers, a rodent, and a date with destiny. And how a group of brothers strike their way to an NCAA title. SEC Story returns in February.
An impressive drive by Georgia to go 66 yards in 12 plays. They cap the discussion, then a second touchdown of the game. Jalen Waddle waits on the kick. Keep it out of his hands. If at all possible, they were able to which he does again this time.
Talked about it. Strike one right here. I know Washington, the tight end, he had him. Yeah, just a little bit of communication. Quarterback thinks he's staying. Receiver keeps going. Then he's got him again. This time Burton overthrows him, but he gets 3 swings. And on the 3rd swing, he hits it.
Big drive by the Dogs to take the lead in the big ball to start the 3rd quarter.
Remember, the last 2 times they had leads against Alabama, they couldn't put Alabama away.
Georgia fan just thought of you and said too soon. Back to the outside. He goes for almost 15 before he sits down. 16 seconds remaining in the half. Now the 2 times, Waddle, and they get coming on the sideline.
right there.
That's usually what happens. They got stepped out right at the end of the play. Najee Harris takes to the left side. Left side of your screen, you'll see Waddle blocking. Kind of steps on his heel, I think, right there.
Friendly fire. Najee got it right there.
His toe.
It's amazing, neither of the players tore their ankle on there. You would think either the guy with his foot stepped on would torque it, you know, in continuing motion, or the other guy would just roll off it. But
take his spot at wide receiver. Forward receiver is ready to go. There's Forrest Gall. That pressure and cut route to Forrest Gall.
Around this one.
I thought he was going to call timeout. He went to the sideline.
they didn't go for a long play.
Big play right there, so the field is open. But 10 seconds to go, you get one more throw, and you can ground it after the next one. Looking for a field goal here to get out of the half.
I don't think they actually need to ground it in college football because the clock stops all the time anyway. I mean, I think every time there's a first down, the clock stops in college football. So you don't need to spike the ball because the clock stops running. I mean, the best guy that's spiking the football was John Elway in the NFL because that clock, he'd throw a 25, 30-yard pass down the center. The clock keeps going. He runs down there. They get squared away, spike the ball, stop it, lose it down, and then go from there. Try to get another first down or a field goal, or get in field goal range. Every first down in college football, you know, the clock stops.
10 seconds left of the half. Matt Jones gets some heat. Throws over the middle. That's a first down. It's Waddle.
And then that's what I'm saying. You would not have time. And why is he going to spike it? Time stopped. They started it again. It doesn't make any sense.
Najee Harris is going to give us a chance.
As soon as he caught it, he goes down to first down. They stop the clock for 3 seconds. Then they run down there to spike it, but they start the clock again. I don't get that. Doesn't make any sense. So when they line up, they start the clock immediately. I mean, why don't they just take their time getting down to the ball instead of running? Take a minute to get down, and then everybody moves up an inch to set up, and then run the play. You don't even need to spike the ball. If they're going to stop it in motion, stop it in motion with no play, it doesn't make any sense.
1 second was left on the pass was incomplete.
Oh, it's an incomplete pass. So then the clock's off.
Chiefs territory. Second left, huh?
Yes, Brad. 3 seconds we can spike. We just have to see when the football made contact with the ground.
The best way to play that is just nobody go to the ball. Clock stays stopped until everybody's ready to line up. But you'd end up having to practice a pre-lineup. A pre-lineup before lining up. Everybody stands 3 yards out from lining up. When you're ready for that clock to run, you move forward. He immediately starts running. Then you spike. You don't spike it. You hike it or run the play or whatever. Kick the ball, hike the ball. If they're gonna stop it in between plays and then start it when you're ready, it becomes a motion thing. Like players in motion before the play starts. Because you'd have to stop a running play, right? What if they just ran 3? Run a hiker, run a passer, and run a runner. Just run up, grab the ball, pass it, play starts, hike, run for the touchdown. It'd be like a trick play.
Chiefs territory again. They got stopped for a second.
Yes, and I think replay has to get involved there.
All right.
Because what you've got is a down player inbounds, right? So we don't really start the clock until they set the down marker for the next first down. And the officials get the football ready for play and get to a place where they are in position to officiate. So you've got all those moving parts happening, and then you've got to look at replay to make sure it's a full 1 second whenever it's spent.
Here's the 52-yard field goal attempt by Riker. He just tucked it inside the left upright. Career long for Will Riker. Big kick for Bama. As now everybody can head to the locker room. A 41-yard drive in 5 plays and 23 seconds. And Will Riker right there as the shadow went across the left upright. And Nick Saban says, I told you we had a second left, and now we got 3 more points. Jamie's with Nick Saban.
Coach, did that situation unfold the way you wished it would?
Yeah, I mean, when you have 3 seconds left, you're supposed to be able to clock the ball. If we'd had 2 seconds, we'd have had to throw Seattle, we wouldn't be able to kick a field goal. So I thought the players did a good job of executing.
What's getting under the skin of your defense in that first half? How do you fix it?
Well, you know, if we do what we're supposed to do and we execute, we do okay. But we make too many mental errors. They've done a couple things in number 4 that we got to get straightened out at halftime, which confused our players a little bit. But you know, we just got to get it fixed.
Thanks, Coach.
Right, thank you. Number 4, Benny James Cook, who had an 82-yard touchdown reception, 1 of 2 thrown last minute. End of the half, 24-20. Georgia in front as we head to Adams Hooker and the guys at our New York studio.
This is the new iPhone 12 Pro with 5G, and it's on AT&T, the fastest nationwide 5G network.
Now new and existing customers can get our best deal.
Really? Mom, AT&T has a deal for new and existing customers. I will.
So what did she say?
Wrong person. Got it, Carl. Very excited and on his back.
Word of mouth advertising. It's what they did before commercials.
It's not complicated. Everyone gets our best deal, like the amazing iPhone 12 mini plans.
Hey Rita, with 3% cash back on dining and gluten takeout and Chase Freedom Unlimited, you now earn even more.
And this is officially a takeout week.
That's a good choice, Rita. Bone after food. Now earn 3% on dining and gluten takeout and so much more. Chase and more rituals.
If only there was a place nearby you could get one of these. Or these. Good thing they're sold literally everywhere business is done. I'm pretty sure you can buy them at a bank.
Not sorry.
Reese's.
2 of the big plays in the first half.
All right, so when we do the ramen, okay? When we do the ramen, I'm gonna leave. This time I'm gonna leave plenty, okay? Plenty of broth, okay? Because I wanna have plenty of broth with just 1 packet of ramen, okay? They use a lot in the instructions, okay? But what I wanna do is, I thought I had a bottle of water here. All right, so I'm gonna add a bottle of water. So this is a little bit more than what they say, but I want a little bit of extra broth. I can make it because I won't be able to eat it all with all the meat. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a ladle. I'm going to take a ladle. Okay, just as, you know, ladle. I'm going to add some of this, okay? I can either add some fat to the noodles, okay? But instead, what I'm gonna do is I have some of this liquid in here, and I'm gonna add some of this to this, okay? This will soften and cook the noodles a little bit. There's gonna be a little bit of onion in there. I don't really want the onion, but there's not really much I can do about it. And since I added enough fat to this, okay, I'm gonna take some of this liquid out of here. And then this liquid, which has been cooking, goes into the noodles. It's got some of the meat, the pork, the beef, the onions. We'll do 1 more of this. Okay, and then we get this hot and we start it with the noodles. Okay. I like to just break these into just a couple times. I'm gonna add the seasoning to this too.
Jordan Battle is back in the battle. Missing the first half because of a targeted foul against Ole Miss in the second half, so he's back on the field and made the stop. They got before Georgia got the first down. Got his hand. interception. The deflection on the ball. Jerry said he's been very good.
Run the fan. I got a little bit of stuff burning off there.
Lost a couple yards.
So it looks like they already went through halftime real quick. Must be a little bit of you know, the game going on or whatever. Maybe this is last year's game or something. I don't know.
Inside the 45 to the 44 is one of the first half game tricks. And Jones numbers 224 2, Stetson Bennett 177 2, and Willie 92-yard touchdown pass to James Cook. As Jerry said, we got a nice 5:42 in the first half. That's where we are.
Okay, and then once this is going, boiling, I'll add the noodles.
Field down the middle and back to Burton and knocked it away.
Beautiful job by the safety that time, Helms. It was Jones, was it Josh Jones? Yes. Beautiful job by Josh Jones coming in. It was complete and ripped it right after the ball got done. They're going fast.
And they're going for it. And Ross got to take time. Georgia lined up to go for it on 4th and 5. I don't think Coach Saban wanted to use that timeout right there.
Are you? Now, I wish I could deal with a smartphone, but I'm a new customer.
Well, actually now new and existing customers can get our best smartphone deal. It's historic.
So this meat will be a little bit tougher, but I think it'll be fine.
Existing customer who got the greatest deal in history.
Just like every other customer gets.
Oh, that's cool too.
It's not complicated. AT&T is making history. Everyone gets our best smartphone deals.
Hey Rita, you now earn 3% on dining and food takeout. Hey Kim, you now earn 5% on travel purchase through checks. Hey Neil, you can earn 3% in drugstore. Right here. Because that's what I do.
You're always earning with 5% cash back on travel purchase through checks. 3% in drugstores, 3% on dining and food takeout. Oh! Chase, make more wish.
They were not, but they stole a timeout away from Alabama, so it was good to fake that play.
Another hand over end job to try to force the fair catch by Waddle. He takes it at the 10-yard line. Second look at our GMC game changers.
So to give you an idea of how tough it is to beat yards, and Alabama's gained a lot of yards, this Georgia defense is athletic, and they made a lot of good plays. Can you imagine if they weren't as good as they are? Because they make you block them, they're coming at all different angles, and you better be prepared. Alabama was. They put a lot of yards, almost 300 yards, 298 yards in the first half, but it's not easy against this defense.
Georgia doesn't get anything out of their first possession of the third quarter other than field position was Alabama has to work with the Chelsea.
All right, so I'm just going to let that heat up basically, bring that back over here. I'm just kind of sit down here.
You can live with the slant pass, okay? If they do it this well, tip your hat to them. What you can't do is in catching it and running 40 yards afterwards. Again, that's about as good as you can do on defense. Give the offense credit for a good pitch and catch.
looks like he's looking at this.
Right at the end of that play, too.
Here comes the big fella, and he took him down clean on the sideline. That was not a good landing. I think he grabbed it right here. Second down to 10. Quick throw out to the flat. Taco snapped up the edge. Another first down. Got a walk out there on the edge.
An interesting offensive coordinator can do. Steve Sarkisian knows his quarterback is hurting, so give him an easy throw. Buy time for him to get healthy again.
And Waddle's the guy that got the block on the edge. Another first down.
You got to see it all. And he saw the lip and he thought the race flag.
Especially when the guys receiver down. That's Waddle incomplete. Looking for a flag, and there comes one. Might be a holding call.
I saw Waddle turn around right away and look at the officials, and he think he was being held. That's all I could think of.
Against an eligible receiver, number 2 of the defense. That penalty is 10 yards to the previous spot and includes an automatic first down.
Good job.
It was Waddle right there. And when you got those safeties match up against those speed guys, they have a tendency to grab.
Bad field position for back to Najee Harris. Boy Walker and Julian Rochester running down.
To talk about talent that was, remember, since Kirby's been in Georgia, it has either been Georgia or Alabama that has had the #1 recruiting class. They've been
This guy's big.
turns.
A big offensive lineman from Georgia.
And in the last 4 drafts, Alabama has had at least
Number 65, he's a center. He's big. And the left tackle. The left tackle is big too. 70 and 65. Those guys are big, man.
Smart Najee Harris is. He realizes he doesn't want to get to the safety. He knows right away he's open, and he doesn't want to get too deep. He kind of throttles it down, gives the quarterback both numbers, and lets it throw right at him.
First down at the Georgia 39. Two tight ends, Jalen Waddle in motion.
Right back around.
When he gets it, the pursuit coming from all different angles.
Ray Johnson and Bruce Sean on another stop.
And that's how you keep them from getting those short passes, long runs after the catch.
Keep things in front of you. Hard to do with these receivers, man.
Yeah.
It's Waddle's 5th catch. So probably another night of at least 2 wide receivers right now going over 100 yards. Najee Harris tricked himself up there a bit. He got inside the 35 to the 34. Alabama looking to hurry up. Trying to get position on 3rd down for Jones.
Just got sacked. That's almost like a gang tackle. But he wasn't tackled at the feet. Some guy was on his hands and knees behind him. It was right over him. The guy fell down behind him. I don't know who it was. 70 falls back, falls right on the guy, right on the defense guy. It's like a full 2.5 feet down.
At the front, Sam Johnson. Mediocre toss. This one he just wants to get down around the 10, which is about where he did. Here's Jackson taking the 9-yard line.
Are you? When you're ready for Chipotle, the Chipotle app is ready for you. Get all your favorites. Fast, fresh, and with unlimited customization. So it's made exactly how you like it. With the Chipotle app, real food is ready. Order now for contactless carryout or delivery.
With serious style and serious capability. So while others may be decking calls, you will be dashing through the snow with the best value in the season. Now's the best time to get into a new Honda. KBB.com's best value brand for 2020. Visit Happy Honda Days at your local Honda dealer or shop online to get a great offer on the CRV.
It pays to have friends like Gold 24 antioxidants and vitamins A and C. Restore with 10 grams of collagen and energize with caffeine. Oh, man.
Gold 24. I just want clear skin. Tried so-called super greens. Even tried half my kitchen on my face. And did any of that work? No. Then I found Proactive.com. They have 3 different systems with clinically proven ingredients and tested by dermatologists. They got my skin clear. And their skin too. They have a simple 2-step system designed for you. Subscribe today at Proactive.com. Subscribe to consistently clear skin. Delivered to your door. That's Proactive.
All right, so the broth is now boiling. I'm going to add the noodles to it. The ramen noodles.
He's ready to throw. Right there, he turns around. He's ready to throw the football. See him? And then it's too late. He comes out. Watch how frustrated he is. He knew that holding the ball. He kept it right into his set.
Good block there. He's got no good inside his own. 10-yard line. The start. This possession is a near right. Deep the tailback. The high switching down is under center. First down in field position there. They're going to try to hunt that cross. Got about 18. Georgia's offensive line last year had 2 no-line draft choices. After also they had to put that offensive line back together. Maybe it was bulky, but they did a good job tonight.
Lost 4-5. Was it Tennessee? And that was good for the offense.
Move time to around the 17 or 18-yard line. It'll be 3rd down.
It's very like, it looks like a new guy under doing, doesn't it?
It does.
Running very aggressively. It helps when you're not hurt.
Yeah. And he got dinged up a little bit on that bad snap from center that went in the end zone that Tennessee recovered for a touchdown as he was trying to recover it.
If you take the sacks out of the game, Georgia's averaging almost 5 yards per rush attack.
We'll take that.
Yep.
3rd 2. First down. To the 21. We talked about the quarterback comparison a little bit ago. Here's an update for you. With 2 touchdowns and an interception.
Both of the interceptions on the right were not run out of the interception by Nick Jones. They got off of a tip backs.
Complete. Pick up at 15.
How about this true freshman football for Georgia? Got himself in the starting lineup. Good route. Gets to the top of his step. Step straightened up. Joe Benton got him up to the top. Made sure he straightened up. 90-degree cut. And squares it in for the quarterback.
In California, in the starting lineup, that's kind of rare. He's in a great job in the season. Here's an end around.
Wow. You get a first down.
Well,
sometimes those work, sometimes they doesn't, you know.
That's the same look. that they ran the reverse against Tennessee for about 40 yards. Unbalanced line to the right. They come back the other way, and Alabama keeps it to a minimum.
I hope I don't get sick.
Nice job to stay home. James Cook back in for Georgia. He's had a couple of big plays.
It's a high yards. I think each team has over 300 yards. And low rush yard. Wow, Georgia's got over 100 rush yards. I mean, it's so out of place, right? I mean, 30, 40, 50 yards rushing is like big game. Now it's like, you know, every team's got to have over 100, 120, 150. You know, teams have like, you know, some guys have 250-yard rushing games. I mean, it's like the passing game has gotten so big too. 300 total yards offense. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. It's 24-20. I mean, you'd think it would be like an entire game.
He's short of the first down by about 2 yards.
Good job by Pickers to come back to help his quarterback, but you're right. Running full speed to the right like that, giving up yardage, but that made a really good throw.
Not so sure his tight end was the intended guy that he fell down as he ran out of his pattern, and he got it out to Pickens and came back to the ball. It's still a funny situation for Kamara, who's kept Jalen Waddle from returning anything. Fair catches tonight by Jalen. Kamara hit this one a mile in the air. And another fair catch. Well, that's a weapon to have. You got a good punter. And he hits another good one. It keeps Jalen Waddle from any kind of return. One of the great memories and faces in this series. It's in his 70th meeting. And it's a good one in Tuscaloosa.
Prefer help.
At Honda, we take the holidays seriously. With serious style and serious capability. So while others may deck in the halls, you can be dashing through the snow with the best value of the season. Now's the best time to get into a new hobby. KBB.com's best value brand for 2020. Visit Happy Honda Days at your local Honda dealer or shop online. Get a great offer on the CRV.
Alright, so the noodles, the ramen noodles are pretty much done. I'm just going to let them sit there. I got quite a bit of broth too, so I just basically have to wait for the meat to cook now.
Time to answer questions for championships. Time to be recognized, moisturized, criticized.
I'm getting a little bit of heat on the bottom of this pan here with mixing the pork and the onions and the beef. I don't know why I'm getting this. It's like, should be cooking a little bit differently. We're just going to sort of deal with it.
A week ago, the Mondays spent by a single-season game record, single-game record with 13 catches. He's right back at it direct here.
I definitely, I'm not going to, I don't know if I'm going to have that the ramen bowl ready, so I'm just going to leave everything as it is. What I might end up doing is just doing a plate and not having the broth. I guess I could have the broth later.
You can do it all. And he likes to. Very, very unselfish.
There'll be broth in it, but
that's it. As we get a Jeep update in New York, and here's Zook. North Carolina ranked 5th, coming back in that game here. It's number 2 against number 3. Right now, number 3's got 4-point lead. Jones puts his man in motion. Looks that way. Let's go deep and will.
wow. That's great. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
The defender, the quarterback just fell. There was contact, and the quarterback just collapsed down. That's 90 yards.
So Alabama puts one man in motion. Georgia bumps down one player.
Why did the quarterback collapse there? There's coverage, there's contact. He must have tripped or just collapsed right down. Like 5 yards before he catches the pass.
I gotta own up. I'm gonna say, you know what? Both defenses have been a little bent, but don't break here.
The majority of it is on one long shot from number 10 to number 17. And just like that, Alabama regains the lead at home. Jalen Waddle from 90 yards out.
When you're ready for Chipotle, the Chipotle app is ready for you. Get all your favorites, fast, fresh, and with unlimited customization. So it's made exactly how you like it. With the Chipotle app, real food is ready. Order now for contactless carryout and delivery.
At Ramen, we take quality seriously. With serious style and serious capability. So while others may deck its halls, you can be dashing through the snow with the best value of the season. Now's the best time to get into a new Honda. KBB.com's best value brand for 2020. Visit Happy Honda Days, local Honda dealer, or shop Honda. Get a great offer on the CRV.
It pays to have rain, like Bolt 24 antioxidant with vitamins A and C, restore with 10 grams of collagen, and energize with caffeine. All kinds of
Okay, so the ramen bowl is not ready. It's still going. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I still got a little bit to go in the meat, but the meat is sort of cooking. I want it to be brown, but it's not gonna be brown yet. So I don't know why that's happening. Some of it might be, but
It'll be fun to see what the next 60 minutes of this football game holds for us. There's 19 minutes of game time on the clock. Alabama is back in front. The officials won't go to the kick.
They were listening to the 60 Minutes program.
Leslie Stahl asked Ken Williamson who did it. All right, let's try again, I guess.
it's not really cooking the way I thought it was.
Hopefully we'll have time to show you one more time the beautiful design on this play for the touchdown to Ramen.
That's Kearis Jackson wearing number 30 on kick return instead of his number 10 as a wide receiver. If you're a Georgia fan wondering who number 30 is. And here is number 30. There's Jackson. Leading his way. Nice return to the 29-yard line. We took you back to the touchdown.
Look at the design. They know Georgia is running combo routes so much. Devontae Smith goes in motion, and then the receivers cross. And look what happens to Tyreek Stevenson, number 7, and Tyrone Campbell, number 3. They switch the route, and then all of a sudden he's beat. Once they switch,
I can't figure out what happened. It's like he misses a foot. His right foot is going to plant on the ground for a step. Not as a pivot, just continue. It looks like he totally misses the ground. I mean, like something ridiculous. Like his foot comes off for like a minute. Not a minute, you know. And like he just totally misses and falls right down. Georgia's going to answer.
Now bounds at the 35. Big pickup on first down.
Well, you know what? Alabama has a wheel out. Georgia has a wheel out. Remember Devontae Smith catching the wheel? Here's the wheel the other way. into the backfield, you can get beat. And that's exactly what happened that time to Helms, number 29. He peeked at the quarterback, and Burton went right past him.
36-yard pass play to the 35. It's going straight up the middle. Prescott great speed. He's going to get a first down at the 25, maybe the 24.
I'll tell you this play calling and the blocking up front. Ben Cleveland, number 74, again seals his man off. What a football game he's had.
It's done. All right. The dishwasher's done. The dishes are going to be really hot. So I got to figure this out. Alright, I gotta get maybe a hot pad to handle the hot bowl. It's gonna be all steamy coming out of here. I don't know what to do. It's gonna be so steamy. I'm gonna wait till the last second, but the bowl's gonna be so hot. It'll be a little bit wet. It won't be dry yet. I'm gonna go for it. Alright. Oh man, the steam's coming out of there. Oh, there's still a little bit of soap in the bottom of it. I think it's gonna be fine. Dry it out.
Third down. Quick snap. Last time. Deep middle. Ricochet and intercepted. Now Cowboy coming back the other way.
Oh, Alabama, that's the game, baby.
At the 40. To the 44-yard line. Another Ricochet interception.
All right. So I hope this is okay. There was a little bit of soap in the bottom of the washer, but the bowl looked pretty clean. So whether that's steam coming off, I get the bowl out of there. I didn't rinse it. I wipe it clean. Maybe I'll rinse it, but it's so hot. I think it's going to be okay.
The true freshman, his second interception of the season, and a return of 42 yards out to the 44-yard line.
Missed him by about 2 yards high, and one would be a yard high and 2 yards away.
The meat is starting to brown. It's good.
At the 45-yard line.
Great job by Matt Jones not throwing the ball to Najee Harris. He's going to see the defender out here just waiting on the throw stoked. He waits and waits and takes the secondary player.
This game's just getting out of hand. Oh no, it's Georgia. Georgia got the ball. I thought it was intercepted. Wait, Georgia. I thought Georgia's in white. Alabama changed their logo. What the heck is going on? It looked like the A on the side of Alabama was a G.
Looked it back to Matt Jones, and this was the end of the play. That looks good to me.
It's a 6. Alabama's wearing a helmet with the number 6 on it. What happened to the A?
Second down and 7. Alabama could get a first down at the 1-yard line.
All right, I'm going to turn that off. We'll get the broth, the noodles in here. 2.
Tough matchup. Stokes squeeze him up. I didn't see that as interference. I thought he squeezed him off well. I'd love to get Gene's opinion on this one.
Gene, what do you think?
I have to agree with Gary. They get into a snuggle with some hand fighting, but that receiver is taking himself toward the out of bounds and feels like he's happy to be there, and the D-back is happy to squeeze into the sideline. That was my take on the play as well.
Najee Harris, touchdown. 2 yards out.
All right, so I got the ramen here. Ramen's there. I'm going to get a spoon, a fork, and knife.
For some of the Georgia offensive line do it. Now first and goal from the 2.
We get another soda.
Right there, number 69. Does not get turned, snaps the ball, and stays on his man to get the crease.
Well, turnaround. The last couple of minutes for Alabama. You're ready for the point. They were down by 4 at halftime. They're up by 10 as we near the end of the third quarter. Ball tipped a little bit, skipped off the intended receiver's hands. Malachi Moore running back 42 yards, and then the interference in the end zone by Stokes put it at the 2-yard line. Najee Harris said, I know what to do with it from there. And he scores to put Alabama in front by 10.
My hair. At Honda, we take the holidays seriously. With serious style and serious capability. So while others may be decking the halls, you can be dashing through the snow with the best value of the season. Now's the best time to get into a new Honda. KBB.com's best value brand for 2020. Visit Happy Honda Days at your local Honda dealer or shop online for a great offer on the CRV.
It's going to be hot, I think.
Being a rule breaker is not cool. Yes, it is. Like both 24 Energize. It's low in sugar and it has caffeine. Writing its own rules.
If only there was a place nearby you could get one of these. Or these. Good thing they're sold literally everywhere business is done. I'm pretty sure you can buy them at a bank. Not sorry, Reese's. A 14-point quarter for Alabama. With 51 seconds left in the third. Now we got a 2-0 lead. Here's Jackson continuing from the 6-yard line. Jackson trying to get to the edge on the near side. Here's Jackson. We got what he did last time onto the 38-yard line. As we go back to our New York studios for a Heisman Watch presented by Nissan. Thanks. First rushing touchdown. Running back against Georgia. That's Josh Jacobs.
And we were there for that. Remember that was that Fubman play into
14 straight points in the last 3 minutes of change. Georgia now needs an answer desperately.
And Georgia has been running the ball effectively. Bennett's best. Bennett is best when he's using the whole offense together. He can't get in a shootout right here. They're running the ball well enough. Doesn't mean you have to run it every play, but stay in balance.
Delay again is not a good penalty after a kick return. First and 15. Loads going deep. Hands in, just overshot Berkeley. He is going after number 7 tonight.
Those opportunities in the slot. 3-on-2 coverage. He's got what he wants. 2 yards too far.
He's had a few that were 2 yards too far, and he's loved to pull the string on that one a little bit better. Did not have a touchdown. 35 seconds remaining in the quarter. 2nd and 15. And Johnson in motion. Keeping on the ground. That's a little right tackle.
He looks the real deal out here tonight, doesn't he?
Goes out to the 42. Well, we've talked about this for a long time. Saban against his former assistant coaches. He added one more to this last week with Lane Kiffin. He's 2-0 against Kirby Smart. There's been 21 times they've had a chance to topple the king. And as the quarter comes to a close, Kirby Smart knows he's 10 points down, and he might become victim number 22. We played 3 at Bryant-Denny Stadium. Score, number 2, Alabama 34. Number 3, Georgia 24. We'll return to Tuscaloosa right after this message. No word from your local station.
When you're ready for Chipotle, the Chipotle app is ready for you. Get all your favorites, fast, fresh, and with unlimited customization. So it's made exactly how you like it. With the Chipotle app, real food is ready. Order now, contactless carryout or delivery.
At Honda, we take the holidays seriously.
I'm a little scared to eat the beef and noodles
And serious capability.
because several times when I'm eating beef and noodles,
Dashing through the snow.
just like just now, a piece of beef just goes shooting right into the back of my throat and it gets really stuck. I can't remember what I was eating the other night, and I started watching all the military stuff.
Visit Happy Honda.
It's like it goes right into my back of my throat. I start choking. I'm losing air. I can't breathe. I'm panicking. I'm running. I'm like, where is somebody to help me? You know, I really get worried. It's like big panic, you know. So.
We can just call it real.
Let me tell you a story about wildcats, bluegrass, and elusive trophy. Where a retired swimmer has the mother of all comebacks. Talking about some tigers, a rope, and a date with destiny. And how a group of bowlers strike their way to an NCAA title. SEC story returns in February.
It's like almost happens every time.
What time is it? You already know. Time to answer questions with championships. Time to be recognized, posterized, criticized.
They didn't show up in the big game.
It's time to get this thing started so we can see how it all ends.
Team in front now, 34-24. Georgia with a 3rd down and 6. Down to the corner, the middle 42. Bullets in trouble. Down the material. Goes on the run. And it's intercepted. Tipped off. In the secondary by Alabama. And it's Daniel Wright. And another key mistake to open the 4th quarter for Georgia.
After being so good in the first half, 5 for 9 on 3rd down, they're now, if this flag is not against Alabama. They'll be 1 for 5.
Carrying the return, blocking the back, intercepting team number 31. 10-yard penalty from Sparrow foul. First down.
Well, they keep the interception. They just back up the return.
I don't even know who he was throwing the ball to on that one. I thought he was going to throw it deeper downfield, but not sure where it was going to. Good job by Kirby Kane with his quarterback.
Yeah.
Where he lets the ball go. I thought he was going to throw it real deep. I'm not exactly sure. It was like 20 yards deep, short of where the ball needed to go. I don't know what he saw or was looking at.
He's probably wondering right now, too.
I don't know if he got, I had my eyes in the second. I don't know if he got hit when he let the ball go, but it did not go anywhere near the Georgia receiver.
He's got another skip. Interception. And now some costly ones, and Najee Harris on the edge. And flags fly in at the end of that run. Going to negate maybe if there's a holding call on Alabama. Another good run. Forrestall was out there on the edge.
Yeah, right. So it looked like it most likely was him. He was on the edge blocking on the play.
There's Forrestall on Richard.
Holding on the offense, number 87. 10-yard penalty from Sparrow foul. A big first down.
He saw Najee come over and say, hey man, thanks for the block. Don't worry about it. We'll get it back.
Trying to take a peek at maybe Bennett got to get when he let the ball go, and that's why it didn't have anything on it. Yeah, he was running and didn't get enough on it. Maybe 10 to 15 yards short when he threw.
Yes. And close to midfield, and they stood up. He's got to get him down.
It's Georgia defense
I like it.
with the after the penalty.
Probably gonna keep making some. I have some I can eat in a little while.
The stop here is almost mandatory.
Georgia had the lead at halftime. They open the third quarter.
I really want to sit down on the couch.
Getting points. And Alabama's going to work. Mac Jones pulls it out 400 yards. A 3-touchdown.
I'm going to end there. Alabama's up by 10. Fourth quarter's, you know, going to go down. I hope it's going well. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.